What things do you need to build your portfolio of boring, vanilla buy-to-lets? If you don't know me, my name is Jamie York, and over the last 10 years, I've bought, sold, packaged, lease option, and developed over 1,000 properties now. And these are the 5 reoccurring things that I see coming up, and it starts with money. Yes, you do need money to get involved in property. You may have heard the no money down. There is no such thing as no money down. The good news is it doesn't need to be your money. So if you're looking to do a lease option or a rent to rent or something like that, you still need probably about £10,000 to get started with all fees included. Or if you're purchasing a buy-to-let property, you're going to need a 25% deposit. So how can you get involved if you don't have money? Well, this is where OPM comes in, other people's money. And as hard as it is to believe, yes, other people will give you hundreds of thousands, in some cases millions, in order to fund your buy-to-let portfolio in return for a set return or a loan return on their money. Number 2, you need a great mortgage broker, and this is in order to get a mortgage in principle or an agreement in principle or a decision in principle. You'll often see the AIP, DIP or MIP interchangeably, but they all mean the same thing. And essentially, this is to give the vendor, the seller of the property, or the estate agent that's representing the seller, confidence that you can actually get hold of money. What this is doing is the bank is saying, you know what, we will lend this person the money subject to the valuation of the property coming through as okay. But you're definitely going to need that in place before you start going and putting in a load of offers. Number 3, a solicitor. So legally, you don't actually need a legal representative to purchase or sell a property in the UK, which you might not know, but it is very, very, very common practice. In fact, it's incredibly weird to not have solicitor details on a memorandum of sale. But not every solicitor or conveyancer is the same. If you've got a cheap, and by cheap I mean like £450 solicitor, I can guarantee they are working in what I would call a sausage factory, where they have got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of properties on their desk. You want a conveyancer that is probably dealing with up to 80 max properties at any one time, and you can ask them that question. So not all solicitors are equal. Price is what you pay and value is what you get. Next is the refurbishment team. You need to have a team in place to do a refurbishment, and even if it is a £4,000, £5,000 refurbishment, that still requires good contacts. Now, again, when I say your network is your net worth, it's not just about your money, it's about the power team, the A team around you that are able to help facilitate your journey. And I promise you, just like anything else, price is what you pay, value is what you get. You want to get an amazing trades team in place, not only to do the initial refurbishment, but for any problems that come up throughout. Because there's going to be little knocks, little scratches, the boiler goes down, and you want to have that team ready to hand to keep your tenant happy and more money coming into your pocket. Linked in with that is number 5, and of course a letting agency. So you need a lettings or a management agency to actually manage it. You are not a landlord, you are an investor. You are not there to be proactive and spending loads of time in your portfolio. You want to set it and forget it, invest in it once and reap the rewards forever. And the only way you can be hands-free is by utilizing a great management agent. And for the sake of 12% of your rent a year, which is very low for what work they do with all of the compliance, with getting the tenant, vetting them, making sure they're moved in and onboarded in the right way, I think that is such a cheap service to make the whole experience hands-free. Now, you may be thinking, that's 5 ways, Jamie, but what about the bloody property? Well, yeah, obviously you need to get the property too. Now, of course, there's letting agents that you can target for that, estate agents, Gumtree, etc., leaflets, flyers, etc. There's way too many. My favorite, personally, when I'm going direct to vendor, is Facebook ads right now. I love doing Facebook ads. I can target the right people with the right problems that I can provide the right solution to. But hey, you might be watching this thinking, that's great, Jamie. I know I need all of that. I don't know how to get them. And more importantly, I don't have the time to do it. Well, great news. I can do it for you. So if you've got £100,000 or more to invest in property, but you don't have the time to invest right now, comment APG in the comments and one of my team will be in touch and reply with a link where you can actually chat with one of my consultants about how I and my team can grow that portfolio for you. So put APG in the comments and I'll put a link in the description as well. But what have I missed? Is there anything else that you need to invest in property? Let me know in the comments and I'll do a video around it. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell. I'm going to show you how you can start up and scale up your property portfolio, and make sure you destroy the like button on the way to your next video.